So, many people question how safe Notion is for your content, and a lot of people worry about the event of you losing something very important. Super likely with certain tools, and data loss is a concern no matter what tool you use. But today, let's talk about how safe Notion really is. There are multiple ways that you can back up your data and be sure that you don't lose anything. So, starting off, let's say we make an edit on a page and we just lose everything that we've been working on for months. Well, it's never lost. You can always return to it by going to the View Edit History, and depending on the plan that you have, you're able to restore it to a certain point up until whenever your plan dictates. So if we look at the February 6th version, you'll see some stuff that isn't there on the page right now. Decided to clean it up and make it a little bit more neat. So that's step one. If we were to go over to the trash, every page that you delete is going to be in the trash somewhere. Nothing is ever permanently deleted until you choose to permanently delete it by clicking Permanently Delete. So, for example, if I were to restore The Endless March of AI, that's an article that I wrote earlier about the end result of AI and where we go, you'd be able to see all of the edit history for this page. And you'll see that I've made a few edits and worked on this particular page a few times. I actually did it in a Word document, transferred it over, and that's why you're not seeing as much edit history. But we certainly could show where it was at the beginning and be able to go back wherever this page has been. So that's step two. You can go and recover pages from the trash. Next step is in a database, you have specific properties. Now, if I were to delete the due date from my task database, it would kind of make it hard to use, right? Well, luckily, inside the properties section, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the deleted properties section. Allows you to restore any of the stuff that were previously in here and maintain the values that were saved in that originally. So that's number three. You can restore database properties. Another fun fact is if you decide to go to the trash and restore a database, you can either choose to restore it with content on the database, or you can choose to restore it blank, and it'll just keep the properties. That's step number four. And last one, what you can decide to do is on every single page, there's an export function. You can PDF, HTML, or Markdown and push it out however you want, including subpages. And I often do that for my entire workspace. I try to do it at least once a month, try to do it bi-weekly if I can. But there are multiple ways that you can save it outside of a physical copy or out of a copy outside of Notion. You can always just create another all resources workspace and move it over there. Works like magic. When you're considering whether Notion is going to be safe with your content and your information, it's most likely going to be recoverable. Just figure it out, take some time, don't panic, and you'll probably be able to find it somewhere.